Alright, this should be the 38th stream of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today is Sunday, February 9th, stream 38. Hello and welcome, thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well, hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So yeah, the return of Metaphor, I am sufficiently not sick. I won't say I'm 100%, but I'm sufficiently not sick to return to this. So yeah, that's good. 142.31. Okay. So yeah, stuff happened. Though Rella was the prince's true assailant. Oh yeah, by the way, massive spoilers. We are towards the end of the game. So yeah, massive spoiler warning. She was but another victim of Forden's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Hey, I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she'd found me and Dell that day with her conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stopped worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We've got to crush Louise, for her sake too. I've never seen Juna like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort. Rilla did not deserve such cruelty then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of the most hardened cynic. I could never justify cursing the prince, yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and settle things with Louise.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. On Rella, the perpetrator of the attack on the prince, the mage who cast the curse placed on him. However, just as the title Saint implies, she sincerely cares for her sister Juna and the Sanctus believers. Sogna the Icebound. The ice-clad dragon kept at the Royal Mage Academy and the core of many of its research projects. The Mage Academy itself was built in a remote mountain area, primarily to study this being known as Sogna, one of the most powerful dragons known to man. Just as with the dragon Et, it can be pacified and contained with its corresponding divine relic. However, the invading monks, overzealous and ignorant to its nature, sought to destroy it in the course of their attack on the academy, driving Sagna to blind, in insensate, insensate rage. Its ensuing rampage claimed many lives on both sides. The Frost Scepter, a divine relic in the form of a scepter that can control the ice dragon, Sagna. It functions similarly to Dracodios, the divine relic of the dragon god Et, though its attributes are different. Sagna was discovered prowling the mountainside, having long outlived its handler, and thus posed an extreme natural threat. However, the discovery of the scepter during an excavation in the area made it possible to control Sagna, making the pair a point of research for the Mage Academy. Sagna's ice powers have less to do with cooling objects, but rather to decelerate or accelerate their movement. A skilled user of the scepter could easily obstruct the target or make themselves move at high speeds. However, the only person to achieve this was Rella, who used it once during the attack on the Mage Academy. She used the scepter to secretly evacuate the surviving teachers and students to Altabury, avoiding death at the hands of the monk army surrounding it. House Cygnus, an old mountain noble house of great renown, to which Juna and Rella belong. Devoutly sanctist, many of House Cygnus have gone on to earn high clerical or political titles in the crown theocracy, a legacy spanning 3 centuries. However, the family has many dark secrets buried. For generations, its members have been called upon to discreetly perform the church's dirtiest work, committing horrific atrocities to further Sanctism's political and cultural reach. Rella, born with genius-level magic level, was ensnared more deeply than any before her with those twisted bonds. The truth of the prince's assault. The attack on the prince 12 years ago caused a stir in the kingdom. The perpetrator of the attack was Rella, only 12 years old at the time, who was called forth to heal the prince as cover. The mastermind behind the attack, Forden, threatened Juna if she refused, and after much deliberation, Rella decided to carry out his orders. Rella's life of selflessness, her lack of desire for fame and fortune, her tireless devotion to healing magic and charity work, all stemmed from her ardent wish to atone for this tragic misdeed.
Good night.
It seems Moore has summoned me to academia.
Oh, apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here?
Yeah.
I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge, shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else. Perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land. Just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The time's finally come.
Luis set the date for September 24. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad the day before. Let us prepare for a departure on the morning of September 23rd. But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't you have the royal magic? Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. We've got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out.
Everyone's here.
Quest
We've got
start.
the light of our lives ahead of us.
Prepare for the
Let's
final
be ready
battle.
for it.
Ahead of my final battle with Luis, my adversary decreed by fate, I will want to prepare as best as I can, and then make my way to Grand Trad where my supporters await. The final battle with Luis and Grand Trad approaches. Spend your time before the designated day making sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use your Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow and inclement weather condition around Altaberry. Gather information in town about what powers Luis commands as an Archmage.
Alright.
We only have 10 days left to prepare for our battle with Luis. Let's make sure we are as strong as we can be before we face Luis. I only wish we had more time.
And then...
Keep an eye on Juna, but Basilio... It's Basilio I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them.
You little...
He's here, that damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy.
Hey...
Hold on, what are you talking about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives. What's that? Still playing innocent, are you? Grand, suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. I'm waiting right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running.
Oh,
Okay.
I smell trouble.
A village.
Here's where we are now.
I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. Nonetheless, if we run into him again, we might be unable to avoid a fight. It's over for us all. Sanctifix thwarted and Lady Rella both dead. If Luis is going to kill us all anyway, I should just save him the trouble. We're doomed. I won't let him kill you. Luis doesn't know you exist. How rude. If you insist on being a degenerate little... Hold on. Aren't you the prince? Yes, this country still has its prince. What was I thinking? We can't give up hope yet. Steady on, my dearest, please. We mustn't give in to despair. A victory for Luis isn't guaranteed. The prince, others may have been defeated, but we can believe in the prince. Now, come back from there, please.
This is a joy. I can hardly believe such a thing.
How disgraceful. The only remaining candidate capable of challenging Luis is an Elda who dares to claim he is the long-lost prince. Nonetheless, with Saint Rella gone, I suppose we have no choice but to rely on him.
Now what am I to do?
Been thinking about it myself, you know, but I'm not used to doing all this thinking. Can't get me thoughts in order. Wish I could just skip town, but put the whole thing from my mind. Not have to think about anything. Maybe I should lend an ear to Basilio on our
Now
travels.
what am I to do?
Portly man, rude. An Elda and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're that prince people have been talking about. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you! You drag us into your wars, you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. And just as I'd found something lucrative, damn it all.
About that.
Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Could you tell us what's going on? So it's not just a rumor, there's a prince going around helping people. Well, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list.
Well then,
You're welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on? I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times though, things being what they are. I haven't been able to get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest winter we've had in years. We wake up and wonder if anyone's froze to death in the night. Look, if you really are the savior they say you are, you think you can go get the materials in my place, I can manage a reward, of course. How about some custom armor made out of the materials you get me? Sound good? Leave it to me. Where can I get this thread?
Thanks.
Thanks so much. I make cloth by weaving durable spider silk. You can only buy it in a place called Malva. Here, I'll show you where it is.
Let's give it a shot.
Warmth in winter. I should travel to Malva to procure some durable spider silk, material used in blankets and other articles for weathering the bitter cold. Okay, mountaineer gloves. Okay.
That's a choice I can get behind.
I guess we should head to Malva. Following the road here should be the safest option.
A village.
Let's help them out.
No time to waste if his blankets are keeping people from freezing to death.
Yes, hello.
Aha! So Forden, my primary obstacle among the candidates, is dead. What a fool, relying on something so unstable as religion for support. The only constants in this world are power and military might, and I, Rudolph, leader of the Croissants, am the perfect candidate to demonstrate this truth. Only Luis remains to challenge me, yet I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeve. Thus, before him, I ought to crush those irritating minor candidates.
Honestly.
Jeez, what's this guy's deal? Upset he can't measure up to Luis? Rest assured that you, too, will be part of my purge. Before I deal with Luis, I swear I will send you to your grave.
Indeed.
I have no need to obfuscate my whereabouts. Here is my next destination. Damn, everybody's just like
Dismissed.
challenging me to a fight now. I mean, I guess that's fine. If you're bold enough to fight, then come and face me. Okay.
I smell trouble.
In fact, I think I'll sweeten the deal to ensure you don't turn tail. If you beat me, I'll give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters. What say you? If you're foolish enough to fight me, this only makes it more interesting, this candidate can't be allowed to continue like this. A fight is inevitable. Did I ever do the debate? I believe there was a debate here in Altaberry. I don't... I think I messed up and I, like, forgot to do it. You think that prince is worth our attention? Ridiculous. I have no doubt a man of Luis's quality will hound that boy to the ends of the earth. Yet he is the sole opponent a man of Luis's quality deemed worthy. The prince even managed to attain the support of the Sanctists, has he not? So you believe the tide is turning in the prince's favor, while I would admit he has the potential to upend the current circumstances.
Wait a second!
Oh,
Hi, wait, that's not right. How doth thee fare, your highness? Yes, show me the proper respects. Some may still be skeptical, but not me. I have faith you're the real prince. And, this is my humble way of showing support. Please accept it. Divine Elixir.
damn it all.
I'm not done. What is hell nation's going on?
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
What's it now?
Truth be told, I am a playwright. I am preparing to stage a number of my works here to help cleanse lingering memories of the Opera House tragedy. But I'm not free to make up stories as I wish. There are various constraints, you see, especially for fairy tales. Considering the lack of both greenery and fairies in Altaberry, I would have thought I'd be able to depict fairies more freely, but what a shame indeed.
Till next time, mate.
I apologize if I've rambled, but when my works do eventually hit the stage, I hope you'll consider attending a show at the Opera House.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Whatever did happen to those divine relics that were offered, I wonder if they'd let my shop handle a few of them, perchance. But my Sanctist referrals won't help at the moment. Damn that Luis.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
I beg your pardon.
I heard you paid a visit to the Mage Academy. I've rather fond memories of the place, considering I was once a student there myself. The frigid temperatures there were well suited for the study of magic, little in the way of flora and fauna, so the magla didn't fluctuate much between seasons. The ruins are a sorry sight now, aren't they? Ever since the academy closed down, the fruits of our labors have ended up in the hands of the crown theocracy to boot. When I think of our research being used for igniters and accumulators and the like, well, suppose I'd better stop there. Wouldn't want to be tried for contempt. Suppression of possibilities, how sad.
Oh my! So long then. Damn.
All right, then.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Dreadful.
Hello there.
Care to buy some meat, lad? Come now, no need to be so wary just 'cause I'm a Parabus.
think I'll forget this, do ya?
It's possible Sanctism was guilty of its own share of hubris and misdeeds, but what's done is done. You can't simply expect us to suddenly change our ways.
Dreadful.
Why, you little...
Luis's supporters are becoming more brazen by the day. Who knows what they might do to us if he wins? Is this our punishment for robbing the pagans of this land? Is history so inclined to repeat itself?
Good. Oi!
Boy.
Dreadful.
How about it?
Are you the prince, perchance? No, that can't be. You're just a traveler, surely. Since you came all this way to visit, would you care to try our specialty vegetables-themed bun-making experience? You can take home what you make for a promotional rate of 3,000 reeve. It's very popular once a day.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah? Alright.
Invigorating. Let me stand up real quick. Okay. I want to make some.
Bene.
Let me look up what they do. Meta for ReFantazio buns. Vitality boosting. Let's just go with another one that cures all ails. I think the invigorating is like attack boost, which is cool, but we can get it other ways. We can't reliably or consistently get like cure status ailments.
Pretty good, isn't it? Ha, looking like a chef already.
Exactly.
No.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Tama? How's it going? It took 23 hours for Sony to fix the PlayStation Online. Yeah, that's not, you know, it's not good. When you're charging for a service, it's gotta be like impeccable. If it was like free, then like, yeah, it would suck, but like at least you know it's free. But when you're charging for something like that, man, you better be on point, making sure your service is like functioning.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it. Why, you little...
There's too many fuckers online, so it crashed it. Yeah, I mean that can happen. I mean that's a possible explanation, but I mean that's why, you know, that's why you pay for the service to help get the resources that so that kind of stuff doesn't happen, you know. Or at least hopefully, you know, you think, oh, I'm paying a premium price, I should get a premium service. We're out of options. The only way out of this is to slay Luis myself. And with that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. Wait, you can't mean you plan to fight him all by yourself. Don't be so reckless. You couldn't even see your trophies? Jeez. An Elda and a fairy, you must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me, it's too late to turn back. If Luis becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be cold.
I guess, but...
I get that, but... and we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Luis, so, hold your position, soldier.
Well now, what are we on about?
What proof do you have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you'll have no luck trying to stop me. However, if you can prove yourselves to be stronger than the famed Zeocropus in the Tower of Insolence, then it's a different story. Even with the army, it's feared for its strength. If you can defeat it, then maybe I can trust you. I'll prove it.
Well...
We'll be risking our lives to stop you from risking yours. Lovely. Alright, tell us about the Zeocropus. North of Altaberry, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters dwell there, but the Zeocropus is the greatest of them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasure, but they either never return or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or details about the monster, you should probably ask the informant.
I thank you in advance.
Defeat the Zeocropus and bring me its Bramblethorn baton as proof. If you can, that is.
Let's give it a shot.
Proof of power, I must slay the Zeocropus at the Tower of Insolence to procure the Bramblethorn baton. The informant at the tavern should have more details. If we do nothing, he might really go and try to fight Luis, so we should probably go defeat that monster. First off, though, we should stop by the informant. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. The guard who used to be here has gone missing apparently. No one's told me the details, but rumor has it that someone slipped right past him and entered through the service door. He made a blunder and simply walked away from his security duties. Then again, he didn't strike me as the responsible type, so maybe it was for the best that he moved on.
What are we to do?
We had maximum security enforced the Opera House, and His Eminence was still murdered. Luis crushed our finest men like bugs under heel. He's a monster in a man's skin. Real prince or not, he's too much for you to handle.
Yeah?
I can't believe
Why
it.
is it that tragedy strikes solely in the cities we visit? Perhaps we're cursed, and we donated so much to the church, too. Was it all in vain? Yes.
But
This is really something.
a fine thing indeed. Oh. A fine thing indeed. Amazing.
So irreverent.
That damn Luis has gone too far. We haven't forgotten what the brood did right here in our home of Altabury. Oh, Prince, let us meet strength with strength. If the bastard has a home, one day we shall deliver unto him his punishment.
Amazing.
Amazing!
Hello there.
Hello there. Pardon me, Your Highness. It grieves me to inform you, but unless you are in possession of a permit, I am unable to grant you passage on this road.
Hello there.
Talking nonsense, you are. Talking nonsense, you are.
Just between you and me, I have finally uncovered the truth. His Eminence Forden is actually alive. He's just in hiding, biding his time until he can strike Luis down. Do not mistake me, these are God's own words. Now I must gather together those who know the truth.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Guess there's nothing to be done then.
God. Oh, God.
All right then.
Dreadful. Dreadful.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
All right then.
Damn.
You're not serious.
I've no idea.
Oh, yeah, debate. Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
You there?
Hang on, what if... Isn't that... Finally, eh?
Hey, we're on the rock. Your face is showing up nice and clear now. You're giving Luis a real fight for first place. It took us a long time to get here, so I keep thinking about all the struggles we've been through. All we have to do now is beat Luis and put an end to this, for the prince's sake.
Yep.
You're not
I've no
serious.
idea. Hey,
You're not serious.
take me for a fool, do ya?
Sanctism's fall is nigh. Who among you dares utter such sacrilege? This impiety cannot stand, lest charlatans soon announce the death of God. Blasphemy will not be tolerated. Sanctism is eternal. Our faith shall rise from the ashes, delivering salvation for all those who pray.
Hang on a minute, you.
Might you be your royal highness? Pardon me, sire, but may I inquire if you are in possession of a permit? It pains me to say this, but without a permit I am unable to allow you passage to the Opera House. Unfortunately, many of the city's authority figures still remain suspicious of you. Please forgive me, your highness.
I'm out of ideas.
In his younger days, my husband was a gifted trader. I half fancied he might be the fabled Merchant King reborn. Since his eminence Forden passed, he won't set foot outside the house. More than a merchant, I need a hero king's prowess.
I'm out of ideas.
If you truly are His Highness the Prince, heed my warning. The city's guard detail is reaching its breaking point. More and more people are joining Luis and his legion of deranged followers, and while I'd like nothing more than to put my faith in your victory, your highness.
Hey, you.
Aha!
Need something if it shops you're looking for? I saw a bunch of them past that bridge. Luis has thrown the gauntlet down with a time and place for our confrontation with confidence. We know that confidence is no bluff. We must be as prepared as possible before we confront him.
Can hardly bear it.
The chill goes straight through you, doesn't it? Though I suppose it's not as cold as the Everfrost Forest. The Everfrost Forest? Can't say that's familiar, sorry. I see, you're new to this city, right? Well, there's this place where it's always bitterly cold and snows year-round.
Aha!
By great fortune, the priestess of Etria graced me with her presence just the other day, and honored my humble self with a conversation. When she removed her mask, I would swear her expression was that of blessed relief. She spoke exuberantly of your adventures together.
Isn't this a dilemma?
Who'd have thought it'd come to this? Even the city folk are divided on who to support. If an elder like you can become king, we Mustari may one day be treated more kindly. That was a rather trying day. Though I must say that Ischia Magnate wasn't much of a threat, not a threat in the slightest, I dare say. That's what one gets for underestimating a Yukith. I suggest that you refrain from cheating me like that as well. Perish the thought, anyone attempting to fool you is betraying their own lack of business acumen. I'll never forget that Iskia's face when the deal was finalized, the fool. That was the expression of someone who had only tasted the poison in their food once. Once they were three courses in. Your Highness, might you be interested in any of our city's finest weapons and armor? Please allow me to guide you.
Your efforts are most
Thank you kindly,
appreciated.
stranger. I heard you stood up for my Mistari brethren when they were being wrongly accused by the city guards. Don't mention it. I'm sick to death of that lot pushing us around. We should support each other in times of need, right? If only I can openly lead a decent, honest life like you.
Leave it out, mate. All right then.
I'm out of ideas.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions myself.
Hey there, ever had a dip at the mine hot spring? Unfortunately, it's too crowded to partake in the waters at the moment, but there's no finer place to relax in town. Let me tell you, it'll set your mind and body right. When you have a chance, you should really have a go sometime. It's crowded right now because of Saints Day, so the hot spring will have to wait until after we take down Louise. I hope we get the chance to visit.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions myself.
Louise,
Ah.
hey!
Did you hear that? It sounded like someone in pain. I think they might be nearby. Every day I grow more fearful for my safety. How ironic to now feel most secure in the district where the poorest folk reside. Alas, if it weren't brimming with tourists visiting for Saints Day, I could be relaxing in the soothing embrace of the hot springs at this very moment.
Overly nice.
Listen.
Oh, damn, this hurts. Oh, it's you. I've heard rumors about you. Look, I'm in dire straits. You think you could spare me a medicinal herb or two? He's in rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have one. Want to give him one? Sure. Thanks.
You saved me.
I was drinking at my local when some nutter started a row with the patrons. All I said was, I don't care for Luis, and the maniac pulled a knife on me. Things are crazy all over, eh? But thanks for saving me, Your Highness. You're a right decent fella. Local Luisa supporters are becoming more fanatical by the day. We need to act, and fast.
Overly nice.
All right now.
Overly nice.
The world belongs to Louise.
The way this competition is going makes me uneasy. Too many people are finding it an excuse to abandon their inhibitions and morality, as though their support for certain candidates entitles them to attack others, and their numbers are increasing day by day, or by the day. God, I've seen people spit the foulest insults at candidates who lost. It's hard to watch.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
I can hardly think on it. I can hardly think on it.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Louise, I could see.
All right then. Wonder if I could be
I'm out of ideas.
All right then. What to do? Follower.
Oh there.
The monolith appears to be regaining some of its former luster. I do hope this portends good things to come. Pray at the monolith for a favorable result.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
An independent Razan state, he says, that Rudolph, his ideals for the future are so naive. He hasn't given any thought to the welfare of the other tribes. He's doing exactly what the pagans of Virga Island did. You're absolutely right, the nerve. It's clear the man has the mental aptitude of a pagan at least. How he's even survived till now.
That's awful.
Honestly, it's Yufa and Adeni I feel bad for getting lumped in with him. I'd like to enlist as a soldier at this recruitment center. By righteous faith, I intend to uphold the public order of Altaberry. Besides, if I can become a soldier, then I'll be able to go on expeditions to different regions. There's one place in particular I've wanted to see for some time. It's a tower to the north, called the Tower of Insolence. I have heard many a rumor about the view, but I simply must see it with my own eyes. Oh, closure.
All right then.
There's nothing that...
Looking back on it now, it may have been hubris on our part. It took losing everything, but now I understand how it feels to be robbed. Could the Sanctus be responsible for producing the abomination that is Louise? The townspeople are privy to recent events via letters sent out by carrier pigeon. Though I dare say there's nary a soul who expected a winner-take-all duel between the Prince and Louise. Unpredictable as ever fate is.
Hey, you.
Now, how did I
Word has it you were sanctioned by Lady Rella. I know it's not my place to say this, but best of luck to you. Oh.
All right. Where to?
Let's go!
They just don't know what to do. That's it. Now.
Big
Close your
tatas, big tatas. Ba-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
What'll
Big
it be?
tata, big tatas.
Oh, it's you! Can we talk? Oh, it's you! Can we talk? Goodbye now!
All right then. All right then.
Let's go!
A
He
fine
doesn't
thing
look like a
indeed.
prince
Fancy a
to
bit
me.
of info. All right then. Let's go.
Your thoughts?
Don't you find it rather pleasant to try new dishes throughout the regions we travel? Exposure to new tastes can make even familiar hometown flavors seem fresh. Not that this experience is limited to food.
Where to?
Let's go!
What now?
Hey there!
Oh, we need 13. Okay.
I'm in trouble.
Wow, rude.
Indeed.
The country I wanted to create was one where those who worked hard could live their lives unbound by taxes and laws. To put it another way, a country where the strong could claim their freedoms. Sorry, but I'm not going to take your side. Your opponent has my support.
Well met, then.
Country seems bound in an increasingly dark direction, and yet somehow I still find myself here at the Colosseum. I heartedly concur. If gambling is to be your vice, the stalls hardly compare. I think I'll bet on that ReFan sailor again today.
All right then.
So you're the real prince, eh? Don't know if that's true, but ever since the exhibition, the rumors about you haven't stopped. Well, I'll take you over Luis at least, and you did defeat that sea monster for us.
Yeah?
Blast this heat. I'm just
Oh, come on,
incredulous.
Fish.
Hold on a moment. You think you can just swan about like everything's normal? Do you understand what you've done in Elda impersonating royalty? And yet, you don't seem bothered at all. You've got some guts, I'll give you
I'm
that.
just incredulous.
Greetings.
Rejuvenation bell? Oh, our first bot of the day. Sorry, I'm not interested in the best cheap viewers. I'm only interested in pills that make your pee-pee bigger. And the punishment for such an offense is ban. Enjoy. A rejuvenation bell, what does that do? Seems like it's a weak regen. Skip.
Stupendous. You.
What in tarnation?
All right, then.
Say,
What do I do?
A boy claiming to be the Lost Prince and Luis have forced themselves to the top of the race. Just what will become of the tournament? A criminal deceiving the royal family and an agent of regicide himself. God will surely not allow them to survive this ordeal. Technically, Master Godot still remains in the competition. He should be able to avenge His Eminence Fortin's murder.
What do I do?
Whoa.
Oh, what'll I do?
I've heard the king's face is in Altaberry these days, nothing but empty sky for us. Not sure why, but the sky gives me a bad feeling these days. If it isn't the man who saved my teeth, I'm still using that toothbrush, you know? Haven't seen a single tooth monster since you helped me out. Guess they're not real after all. Ha.
well,
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, it's probably better that way.
what can I do?
Lately, I'm beginning to feel that Lord Luis is more attractive than Milo. I know how you feel. Everyone around me is obsessed with Lord Luis these days. Okay.
Luis will rout them.
Oh. Is this boy gonna give us an update?
Excuse me?
You've been doing great lately, right, mister? Everyone says you're amazing. Me and my friend are cheering you on no matter what, so you can't give up.
So whoever's strongest gets the crown.
So foolish it arouses
You're the
great
false
pity.
prince. You royalty deceiving charlatan, divine punishment awaits you for this treachery. Cool story, bro.
So whoever's strongest gets the crown. Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey you, or I mean, your highness. Hang on, are you really, well the thing is, please forgive my inadvertent rudeness.
Stupendous.
If I may be honest, your highness, ever since the exhibition I've been fascinated by your vanishing gauntlet runner. And now I even hear that it flew. If that's true, you just might have a chance to reach the Manor of the Ascendant. It's a mysterious place high in the sky. The army's scared of the monsters there, but I don't see that being as much of a problem for you.
Stupendous.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm chuffed.
Things are really heating up, aren't they? You're the tavern's favorite subject of gossip. To be more precise, it's you and Louise. Ha. Hey, is that rumor about you being the prince actually true? It's the truth. Do you think I am? You want me to decide? Ha, no chance, mate. That much responsibility's too rich for my blood.
What in tarnation's going on?
Hey,
Rella was a very capable mage. Manipulating the minds of the masses like that is no ordinary spell. I just never knew her to be the kind of person who would resort to such power.
What in tarnation's going on? I'm chuffed.
Young man!
Your mind.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Your gauntlet runner is amazing. It even flew into the sky. And it's completely different from the traditional way of flying. When I heard about it, I was so moved I nearly cried. I've decided we at Caden Workshop will support you. For the future of gauntlet runners, become king of this country. Thanks.
They're just killing each other.
Young man!
Young
I'm
man.
chuffed. What in tarnation's gone clammy all over? Stupendous. Right.
Just pathetic.
Why, you little...
Blast. So even His Eminence Forden was done in by Louise. And with our saint gone, I don't know who to support. Is Julian still safe? His poster has been ripped to shreds. Who could say, if it came to blows, his silver tongue couldn't save him. He'd just be another stain on Louise's
Just
blade.
pathetic.
Hiya. All right then. Where to?
let's go.
Did we talk to everyone here? No, we didn't.
Hello.
As you can see, the island is safe for now, but we cannot turn a blind eye to the conflict across the ocean. It will shake the very country. Meow.
Hotter than hellfire
Yeah?
itself.
Do you think Lady Yufa is feeling comfortable with so many comrades of different tribes? I'm sure she's fine. She and His Highness seemed close in age. You don't think they'd get along? Well, that's a fair point. In fact, those two almost seemed like... No. Surely they haven't shaken hands. I guess in their like, they've been dropping hints that in the Mustari culture, like, shaking hands is, like, a big deal. Like, it's more than just, like, you know, exchanging greetings between friends. Tick-tock. Tick-tock vid. Tick-tock. Big tatas. Big tatas in a tick-tock vid. Big tatas. Big tatas. Big tata. Big tatas.
Huh? Huh?
They usually do pretty well.
Our island is
Those
trying
around
to take
us.
its first steps into a new era, and yet the country faces yet another disaster. If only there was something we craftspeople could do for the world outside, but we lack the resources to do so now.
We all believe in him. The heat is trying. Uh-huh.
It's wonderful to see you again, travelers. That face rock is quite telling of your deeds. You seem troubled by something. What pains you, friends? Regrettably, there is not much we can do to aid you, but know that we are always praying for your success.
All right then.
Okay.
Where to?
So we've just looked at everything there.
Let's go.
What up, dude?
Why did this happen?
You're really the prince, aren't you? Crikey, and here I was asking you to run my errands. You aren't here to throw me in the royal dungeon, are you?
Actually,
No, of course not, but in exchange for your freedom, how about you cheer us on? Sure, mate, that's the least I can do. I'm rooting for you, your highness.
Really now?
Take a look.
I need to slay the ice beast, Kaimenzan of the Everfrost Forest north of Altaberry. Okay.
This is what I have so far.
Some don't believe it exists. It's a legendary monster said to inhabit snowy mountains. Lately, though, we've had a number of sightings come in. Witnesses report seeing a two-headed beast with a white body that blends in with the snow. Soldiers were dispatched to search for it, but the majority of them never returned. After that, a whole delegation was dispatched to deal with it, but they found no success. The monster has left nary a footprint behind. So smart enough to cover its tracks? This is going to take some effort. But we can't just leave it alone. Do you accept? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before it starts seeking out victims in the neighboring areas. I'll take it. Okay. Everfrost Forest.
but
Report did mention that it appeared shortly after a Valmo in that forest was killed. Other than the Kamenzan, the Valmos are the strongest beasts there. Maybe I realized something was up after one was defeated.
I see.
Got it. We don't have any other leads, so let's set our sights on Valmo.
Good hunting to you.
If you manage to slay it, bring me its Frost Point horn. With that as evidence, we'll be able to give you the reward.
Let's do it.
You're sure?
Sounds awfully cold, but it does look like we could fly there.
We'll face danger here.
Okay.
Really now? What in the blazes?
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Who put this poster of Luis up here? You want to get rousted by the guards, is that it? Unbelievable. In a town like this, where people were saved by His Royal Highness the Prince, such ungratefulness.
You are.
Didn't you say before that there was no way Elda was going to be king? You didn't like him at all. I was rude, and now I regret it. Certainly hadn't a whit of idea that he was His Royal Highness the Prince.
What in the blazes?
What in the blazes?
You're not serious.
What do you want to know?
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Let's head there right away.
I'm just incredulous. Hey, you. Damn it all. Hey, you. Really now?
Hey, our posters are here. We help anyone in trouble. Before we only had our single poster next to what's it called? What's her name? In Grand Trad, her like restaurant.
Where to?
Let's go!
You will? Really?
I beg your pardon, but you have business.
His Highness the Prince, apologies. I don't care who you are. I deserve to enjoy my food in peace. At least until you and Louise plunge this country into chaos. Well, good day to you.
Really?
Fancy a bit of info?
You're that Elda claiming you're the prince who will be king. I have but one criterion. Do you think the food here is good? I prefer insect cuisine. I see, you have a discerning palate. Not bad.
How tragic.
You will?
All right then.
Really?
Where to?
Let's go!
Proper aces.
I heard that you're supposedly the prince, but that doesn't matter. All that's important is that you've got a great gauntlet runner. I need no other reason than that to cheer you on.
Damn.
I heard a rumor that you're the prince. I can't believe I asked someone so above my station to research cooking for me. But the prince being an Elda is really something. All those fools who judge people based on their tribe. I bet their whole world's been turned upside down.
Take the crown now. For that?
Elda, no wait, that's not what I meant. Your Highness the Prince. Did you have some need for the accumulator? We don't offer exchanges here. Okay. And the lady who hates Elda, she's probably like, you're not the prince, you liar.
Ugh, come off it.
You, the prince? Saint Rella says it is so, but it just can't be true. That's absurd. The prince could never be an Elda. Ugh, it's all awful. We're truly all done for. I mean, yeah, but that's beside the point.
Hello there.
What do you think of that young man, the one who says he's the prince? He's better than Luis, though I'm not sure that matters much anymore. The church has collapsed, so it really feels like the end of days. You think so? Some good things have happened lately too, but if you say so.
Which one is going to be the king now?
Who's on this?
All the leaders of the Sanctus Church are dead. I guess that finally means that our king is... Bloody hell, man. What are we in for next? You don't think that there's going to be a war or anything, do you? Forget a war, mate. I'm more scared of the revolution that Luis is seeking. Damn it all. Why are there so many fools intent on supporting that bastard?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, damn.
And what of Sanctifex Forden or Saint Rella? What's going to become of Sanctism now? I am but a town crier. I merely repeat what I've been told. I am not privy to all the developments within the Sanctus Church. Well, if you don't know, then who the hell does? Should we go to Sir Godot? Come on, out with it.
Oh, it's damnably hot. What to do?
His Eminence Forden is dead. Our worst fears are realized. Is it that little whelp who claims to be prince? What in the world was the Saint thinking, saying what she did? Damn it all, there's no one of decent standing left in the Sanctus Church. Our time is ending.
What to do?
This I cannot fathom. This I cannot fathom.
Close your
Okay. Almighty. It might not even be worth like upgrading these anymore. Like we're and like going to the effort of getting blessed water. We only have 2 heavenly waters. Plus 45. Oh, wait. We did upgrade it though. It went from 250 to 300. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it as resist light damage for now. white. Increases fire attack.
All right then. What to do? Ah. This heat is insufferable. Take me for a fool, do ya?
You fool, you were idolizing Luis behind my back. After all this time, I've looked after you. You're wrong. It's because I've grown sick of your corruption. I have had it listening to your nonsense as you rest easy on your laurels. Forden and Rella are both gone. I don't need a rotten faith such as this. I'm casting it aside.
Rather good, isn't it?
Fool.
What's the state army even protecting anymore? The people. When you say the people, who do you mean? Does that include Luis's supporters? I've been unsure about it for a long time. At this point, I don't even know why I became a soldier.
Say there.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Who's behind this heathenistic act? Who dared to replace Sanctifix Forden's posters with Luis? I don't know, but wasn't this bound to happen? After all, Sanctifix Forden was killed, wasn't he? Does that mean Luis will take the throne? Nonsense. No one will approve of that.
Say there.
That's it. Just hold the crown now. Gone clammy all over this.
Well, whoever's king next.
What am I supposed to do? Whoa! Whoa! I'm just incredulous. Just can't stand it. Ah, brilliant. I'm just incredible. Just can't stand it.
Hey, mister!
Is it true you can use magic? Yes. Can you do something for me? I really need you to use your magic. Please bring my mom back to life. You can do that, can't you? No.
Oh, this heat is stifling.
All right then.
We don't have that kind of magic.
What's going on?
Hey, listen. Why, it's lovely out.
You have to ask the necromancer that works for Luis.
It's just too much.
He can bring your mom back, just not in the way you want.
Oh my, what to do?
Hey.
Oh,
And what is it you want?
oh my, what to do?
Grand Cathedral. What is it? A lot of Richies dying, I hear.
Hey, mister.
Elda, you're the prince. Wasn't the old king a Clemar? Does that mean your mother is an Elda? Why did the king marry an Elda? I know no one likes them, but I don't even know why that is, actually.
I say that is enough.
Well, kid, not everyone who makes babies gets married. Just as Fortin's goose seems cooked, an Elda prince has come swooping in. Unbelievable. Lesser tribe member daring to call himself prince. So Luis has it then? To that point, might she recall a certain wager between you and I over who will become king? Behold my glorious victory.
What exhornation's going on? What exhornation's
What's the world coming to?
Can I be the queen?
Maybe there'll be a big upset. Oh, this blooming.
Say there. What's this?
The honeybee, that's what it's called. Ugh. Let me stand up again real quick. Okay.
I'm just
Hey, it's all the drawings that what you call it, Nurse drew.
incredulous.
That's cool.
Now what am I to do?
You know, sometimes I think we're all daft to believe in you. The scamp who lodged at the Hush Honeybee was a prince this whole time. Then again, a one-on-one fight between you and Luis already beggars belief. I suppose it don't really matter now what's true or not. Honestly, I don't understand a lot of what's happened myself, but I'm rooting for you, mate.
I'm just
Fancy a bit of info?
Fabian, that's her name.
Where to?
Let's go.
Hey, you. I love it.
Your Highness, I can't tell you how pleased I am to see you back safely. If in truth you are the real prince, as a servant of the state, I swear my fealty to you.
Close your eyes. Look at that.
Look.
Anyone can... I have high hopes.
All right then. Go.
Ah, closure.
Damn.
Ontario is no. The whole country is in shambles. A playwright couldn't pen such tragedy. Ugh, I just want to escape it all to a good play. I understand needing a hiatus after Saints Day, but just how much longer is it going to take?
Ah, closure.
It feels odd for me to ask now, but how are you doing? Can I help you with something? See these landmarks. The most obvious one would be the Opera House. There's the Mine Hot Spring. Due to Saints Day, that one will be closed to the public for some time. Besides that, well, it's not quite a landmark, but you can see plenty of snow in the city. It's quite the surreal experience for people from the island. Why are you in the city? My family's been here since my grandfather's time. I'd say the city used to be more welcoming in those days. Though I suppose that's at least 50 years ago now. I've never set foot on the island myself, but I've always dreamt of it. Perhaps my admiration is why I remember the face of the island's previous priestess so clearly when she visited. It seems this inn has some sort of fateful connection with the priestess. In any case, if not for the restrictions of sanctism, we might be able to forge even stronger ties.
What are my options here?
I'd rather not talk about it. To speak frankly, I think what you've accomplished so far is amazing, even without the title of prince. You did well to climb out of obscurity and achieve your current notoriety. It's just, I'm still a Mystari at heart. To think you might be king, I'm hesitant to allow myself that much optimism. This is how I feel, truly.
Oh, there! I'm in trouble.
Young prince, you've come here from Grand Trad, have you not? Perhaps you've met a pupil of mine. In our days in the Mage Academy, he threw himself into his studies. Once that was taken away, his thirst for knowledge was replaced by an unquenchable desire for alcohol.
Just
The way of the
never
world is
mind.
absurd. The more ardently one pursues the truth, the more quickly they realize that there will be no reward for their efforts.
I'm in trouble.
Isn't this a dilemma? Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Closure.
I can't believe it.
Alright, we need one more to get our next reward.
Ah, closure.
No harm in just listening, you know.
I have plenty of information that will be useful to you. What is it that you want to know?
Money makes
I
the
sell
world
information
go
so that I can
round.
make money. Without those without money die hungry. My sources and I need to stay sharp to collect the most valuable knowledge, that is, the information that some people would rather keep secret. Louise's fighting style. Learn more about the tactics of Louise, your most powerful and bitter enemy. You want to know about Louise? Well, I suppose it's time for you to finally fight him face to face. Frankly, I don't think you can best him. Then again, I have no reason to go out of my way to stop you either. Not only is he skilled with the sword, he is a mage capable of advanced magic and curses. He can use 4 types of magic: fire, ice, electric, wind, earth, and heart. Go planet. And I have heard he can imbue his sword with them. Top of that, his keen eyes can detect his opponent's weaknesses, allow him to even the slightest opening and he'll capitalize on it. One more thing, I've also heard whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Little is known about it beyond his immense strength, or its immense strength. You really should think twice about whether you truly want to fight him. Okay. Giant of the Tower of Insolence. North of Alderbury lies the Tower of Insolence, more commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed, well, doesn't that sound pleasant? Tell me if you've heard this one before. It's a dangerous location where all who enter are doomed to never return. Needless to say, most people will try to stay away from it. It has become a nest for monsters. There are all manner of monsters there, but the most threatening is the Cyclops Zeocropus. It reigns over monsters like a tyrant. If it goes on a rampage, there's no stopping it. From what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing. If it's got its cronies with it, you'd best take them and Zeocropus down together. Somewhat obviously, you should focus your attacks on that huge single eye. Bows and spears should be effective, so be sure to come well equipped. Whatever the case, it won't be easy enemy to defeat. Best to be prepared. Don't you intend to become king? Well, you can't exactly afford to lose here, can you? Give it your best effort. You'll find it here. The surrounding area is quite the ruinous state, so you'll need to fly to get there. What's a tower doing in a forest like this? We should be able to fly there.
We'll face danger here.
Ice Beast of Everfrost Forest. Tell me, where are you from? Will your body be able to handle the Everfrost Forest? A place that is perpetually frozen. Obviously, ice attacks are ineffective against the monsters that have adapted to the region. On the other hand, fire will work well against them. The monsters are aware of this weakness though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Of course, you could always counter this tactic with a good sword or other such implement. It's always good to come prepared with a backup plan. If your enemies protect themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. One last thing. I heard rumors of a person stalking the area. They don't appear to be stranded, but so who knows what they're doing out there. Apologies, perhaps that information is irrelevant. Anyways, go and slay the monster. I'm sure everyone will feel safer once you do. Okay. Ingredients of Montario. Learn about the ingredients you can acquire in Altaberry and the surrounding areas.
If I may.
A kingly candidate like you cooks as well. There's a lot of shops stocked to the ceiling for Saints Day. A butcher has monster bone and brocaded koi. Water shop. If you're into growing your own food, there's a shop that's selling rare seeds.
If I may.
The only village around here is Malva. It's down south, and a lot of Ishkia live there. They sell precious cures and something used for purification. Heavenly water, I think it was. Oh. They also sell a bath salt called Hot Spring Report Lifelong Pals and Altaberry Wheat Flour. The place specializes in spider thread as well, though I'm not sure if they have any at the moment, so I suppose you'd best go find out. Okay, I should probably stock up some money before I go to Malva. And I can get a bunch of blessed waters to upgrade those other things if I feel like it, or if it seems worth it.
Ah, closure.
Alright.
Okay, but we are going to do, Juna commits to a hunting job for the Islanders. After Captain presses her with his efforts, she appoints him to her official escort. Examining the fourth relic, Noor explains his fixations, preferring these inspiring pursuits to more ethically dubious scientific fields. Yeah, there's what was I saying?
Ah, closure.
There's a quest, like a bunch of bandits near east of Grand Trad that we should probably take care of. That we got even before this whole event, the chain kind of got started.
Alright then.
Oh,
Let's go.
This is... Alright. Right. Well then...
Really?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Lady Rella.
I've no idea.
okay.
Aha.
That's Julian for you. His arrogance gets on my wick, but he's certainly got some brass to give speeches in times like
No
these.
idea.
Check this out.
You've come at the right moment. Would you care to partake in a debate with me?
What?
I get the feeling this guy just wants to one-up you for the publicity. Let's send him home crying. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. It'll be tough, but it's a good chance to hone your skills.
Hey there.
If it goes well, you might even get some donations. Yes.
Salutations.
From what I've seen of your efforts to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful, escapist promises? You know well as I that what this country needs is consistency, concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
Let us first recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I would limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. Unlike those dolts who can only see short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. Limit hunting? Does this pompous fool think animals are more important than keeping people fed? I mean, he does have a point. You should think about long term. But you should work towards a better present also. You value animals over people. Why worry about the future? No. The present day matters too.
And besides,
None of your plans for the future will matter if we don't first address the pressing issues of today.
No.
Tribal discrimination, poverty, these matters are trivial. Trivial? Yeah, maybe if coming from someone of a privileged position, like, you know, poverty and discrimination doesn't seem like a big problem. By my projections, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. Yeah, people don't give a shit. Like, they're like, a century? I don't want to wait a century for things to sort themselves out. We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today. What he says isn't realistic either, but maybe we see results faster than Julian.
How absurd!
Oh, I swear, this is the problem with the dull minds of the short-sighted. Debate me, bro.
I knew it!
You did great in that debate. The other candidate will be studying that loss for years. The people thought you sounded smart back there. They wanted you to have this.
Works for me.
Honed your eloquence and imagination.
now then.
Hey, imagination. Demiurgic? What the hell does that mean? Demiurgic. Creative. Formative or having the power to create.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. I hope it's going okay. Okay, but where is she?
Oh.
Hey.
All right then. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
His Highness, the prince.
Excellent.
He doesn't look like a prince to me.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Yeah?
Say,
Well then.
Boo.
say. 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 Say.
And I heard one of your traveling companions is the island's priestess. What sort of relationship do you have with her? She's my fiance.
Yeah?
I'm just...
We shook hands and everything.
Greetings.
All right then.
Worked out? We can work out?
All right then.
Let's go. We don't normally get to hang out with her, so we should probably hang out with her. Item tracking displays the location of items in unexplored areas of the dungeon. Yep, sounds good to me. Hi there.
Still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing?
Wish I could say the same for myself. Got something on my mind, actually. What is it?
From my heart, thank
To
you.
tell the truth.
So,
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it, but some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. And not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manahat's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all. Why do you think that?
As for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
the truth is,
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old therapist who gave me a little cash. Even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to the market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. It was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the therapist's code. To defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke. And that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me, but I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
but
I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. Why not?
Why?
He was dead. Okay. On the side of the road, like he got dumped there. They said he'd left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. The pay was good for what a therapist can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money though was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that just show that guess that's just who he was.
damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You still can.
Listen.
There are still things you can do. Maybe, but how can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation.
Huh.
I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, got it in you to help me out once more, please? To do what depends. You don't need to ask.
It'll be fine.
I already know what you're thinking.
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manahot, though. Will you go with me? Thanks. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I can sense Katharina's determination as well as her strong faith in me.
I expected no less of you.
Apparently their hangout is on the outskirts of Altaberry. They've been keeping their particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together. Okay.
Many thanks.
Thanks, I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here you are.
Come to think of it,
I'll see you again soon.
Okay, it's been 2 hours, so let's take a break. If you've been hanging with me, please also practice healthy gaming and take a moment to get up and stretch and rest your eyes from the screen. Snack, drinks, bathroom, all that good stuff. It is roughly 9:59 p.m. my time. I'll see you in like 5 to 10. Alright, I'm back.
You. Now what am I to do?
All right then.
I guess we should take care of Bardon since his is lower rank difficulty. Alright, we should probably do some other stuff before this so we have money to spend. Money to burn in Malva.
Looks like everyone's here.
Flying to dungeons. Now that your Gauntlet Runner is capable of flight, distant dungeons that would have taken days to reach take only a single day. However, if the dungeon isn't in an open area, you cannot fly to it, as the Gauntlet Runner wouldn't be able to land.
Now then.
Should be enchanting.
That's where you want to go.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Speaking of.
I know I swore I'd never ride in this clapped out heap again, but it can fly, it can teleport. Truth be told, I hadn't realized what a fine vessel she is. Oh, you've an eye for quality, haven't you? And you're a rather brawny fellow, so you ought to be a steadfast ally in a scrap to boot. He's actually quite strong, our Basilio is. I'm sure even Luis regrets the loss of such precious personnel. As giving me too much praise, Juna. Well, I'll do my best to do your expectations justice. So for having me one and all.
Now then.
Hold on.
Understood.
All right then.
Needn't worry.
The runner's fully equipped to keep out the cold. She has to be, really. If the igniter or the power unit froze up on us, well, that'd be no joke.
All right. Right. Well then. Got it.
What now? Where to?
Let's go.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
Looks charming.
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
Let's see if there's anything actually worth buying.
What to pick? All right then.
However, look!
The shine and density to this dish we made is unparalleled.
Days gone by.
I present a taste of my hometown with our finished noodles. Okay, cool.
All right then.
Yo,
What are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. Been thinking about what we can do. See, let's say I'm a fish. Hypothetical like. Suppose I were a fish. You think I'd taste any good? I guess. you
my
getting
bad.
at? Truth is, when we went to Virgo Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fisherman. But I can't swim to save my life, so if I fall in the water, that's me done for, yeah. I thought my chances might be a touch better if I didn't taste good. No good, is it? But what else can I do about it? Uh, let's talk
Yeah.
about it. You got a proper heart of gold, don't you?
Sorry if I got yous all worried. It's not really as big a deal as it sounds. It's about Dell, is all. Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own. The whole Louis thing, sure, but where do I go from here, like? I mean, Dell protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward. Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
That's a lot of people. I would say that's most people.
We'll have to win first.
Ah, you're right there, but ah.
Basilio's doing sit-ups like a man possessed. I watched over Basilio as he lost himself in an endless set of sit-ups.
But bollocks. What were we just talking about?
Things you're afraid of, who knows? Your goals.
Weren't we talking about your goals?
Right, yeah, that's the one. But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh? Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So we hung on to his dream, us two, and we made it ours too. For all the good that did, we just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak, too young, or just the wrong bleeding tribe. Any excuse to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger and looking to the future.
You're helping make a change. Counting on you.
That's how you'll change the future.
Thanks. That's it then, eh? Gonna give it all I got for Dell's sake and mine.
I can sense Basilio's enthusiasm and trust.
The ardent champion, Basilio. Within him dwells the virtue of the Berserker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's been a good day. I've got time to work out where I'm going. No quick answer, I figure. So I can think about it all I like. Oh, no worries. It's nothing. Just an old scratch is all. So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
I must say this village is unusually lively. A lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. I bet I could find some rare goods. You'd think they have perfume. There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat. I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? It is not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeep. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. This place may not be as big as Grand Trad, but we've our fair share of goods. Perhaps best of all, we've no snobbish nobles or regulators in these parts. Of course, that tends to attract unsavory types and fugitives from all over the place. I'm betting you lot fall into that camp, right?
No.
How dare you? What would give you that impression?
I see.
Well, he's not far off the mark. Tons of people coming through here spouting ridiculous lies about becoming king. Most of them were scoundrels trying to pawn dodgy wares at dodgier
I
prices.
see.
Seems like everyone here's real business oriented. Perhaps giving them my name would give us better prices on what we sell. Oops, no.
I see.
Small talk. You want to know why it's so noisy here? It's all these heroes itching to regale us with tales of their heroic travels. So go on, what's your story? Well, the story of our trip is kinda... You don't really have to tell me, lass. I'm sure you have your reasons, just as I have mine. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Gold bullion. Jeez. Oh, this is all for Juna, I guess. Dang. Okay, we need to save up at least 80,000. How much is this? This is like 1.5 million. 1 point. 8 million if we want all of this. I mean, at the very least, I would like to get this. I don't necessarily need to get all these.
Hey.
Now then. What should
We have a pending request there.
Geez, it takes 3 days total, so it took 1 day to get to the Ligma, and it's gonna take another 2 days.
It's your... Hey.
Luck,
Hey.
I want to get that day back, and I don't want to waste another 2 days to get that. Like, if we can fly straight to the cave, the bandit cave, then I want to do that, because I only have 9 days to work with.
So, you got a plan?
Now then.
We have a pending request there.
Let's be off.
It's
2 days. What if we...
Later.
All right then. Where to?
do this?
Let's go.
Can we fly there from here, and it'll take 1 day?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Well, what do you want to do?
Now then.
We have a pending request there.
Dang, it's still gonna take 2 days no matter what.
Let's be off.
It's your call.
Great. Let's move up. What to pick?
Okay, we're gonna have to do some stuff over again.
All right.
How?
Yo. My bad.
You. Thing is, we'll have... But bollocks. What were we just talking about? We can't let him make that our world's normal.
That's how you...
It's been a good day.
got time to work out.
Coming into view is the experienced traders who have withstood the trial, though the village.
Giving it some thought?
Hmm.
The gauntlet runner, yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Arid camp.
All right then.
Louise's forces still vastly outstrip our own. He has a great many at his disposal. He can direct and deploy them with impunity. All pieces on his board, nothing more. In a sense, Louis still wages his long fight alone. 'Tis a sobering thought.
I see.
Church buildings are usually so magnificent. It's not a Mistari custom to put much emphasis on where we pray, as so long as there is an altar. Makes the Dragon Temple an outlier of sorts. It's a special case, as it was built on ruins that held importance to our ancestors.
I see.
Say,
Thought keeps occurring. Had I not ventured out in search of the prince and stayed with the knighthood instead, could I have prevented its degeneration? Right.
All right then. All right then.
We good?
All right then. All right then.
Hmm.
All right then. All right then.
Go.
I guess we'll just hang out with Juna to get more eloquence.
Hmm?
Why don't you come out shopping with me? When we get back into town, maybe I should try talking to her. Oh, that's for her follower rank. Song is just words on the wind without an audience. Would you care to listen? Right.
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
I love the singing in nature. The stage is great and all, but out here I'm free to sing all for myself as much as I want.
Hey,
Which do you prefer? Am I singing on stage or am I singing here now? I prefer the private session. I guess I prefer your singing now. Songs where I can relax and let my hair down have their charm too, don't they? Not to mention how rare they are. I can sense the power to move hearts in Juna's singing. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
Now then.
Boom. Rhetorician, or I don't know how you say that. Rhetorician. speaker whose words are primarily intended to impress or persuade.
Eloquence.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Regardless, you do realize how fortunate you are to hear either, don't you? The richest elites could pay me all the money in the world, and I still wouldn't let them hear me singing for myself this way.
You got it?
I feel like singing a bit more today. Come join me. I'll even sing you your favorite song. Okay. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out to the deck.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting!
Just leave this to me. And what to play?
These are just small fry. If we play it cool,
Let's
we'll
go.
push right through.
The magic seeds!
Where'd they come
Is there
from?
no end to them?
Everyone, be careful!
It's okay. Fire!
That was surprisingly quick.
Appreciated. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick? All right. Got it.
Okay, so... Got a second?
All right then.
I see you. I see you.
All right then. All right then. Let's head there right away. Let's head there right away. All right, let's go.
Say.
All right then.
Haven.
Just saying.
Let's get some exercise in. It's probably just a normal workout for Basilio, but it might be pretty tough for you. Better mentally prepare yourself. If I work out with Basilio, my courage and max HP will probably increase. Yes.
All right.
Not half bad making it this far. All those battles toning you up, but don't get cocky. I've got more to give. Same goes for fighting with archetypes. I've always been following Dell's lead, but now I gotta find my own style. You mate or something else. A squad like this with all these different tribes would usually fall apart in no time, so you're doing a great job, Captain. Without my brother in charge, I guess I've always been kind of random, never thought further ahead than the day in front of me. When this is all over, what should I do? What do you want to do? You don't have anything you want to do?
Could be.
Who knows? Always thought about opening a little restaurant, but that's back when I still had Dell. I just wish I had a target I was trying to hit, some objective of my own.
Personally,
Only thing I'm good for is protecting the weak by jumping in front of them. There's your target then. Sounds like you have a target then. Yeah?
just saying.
Maybe I could gather up some of the other fools like me with nowhere to go and get a gang going. Not to do bad stuff, of course, but stuff that benefits everybody.
Okay.
More like, you know, we'll protect the town from the bad guys to keep the peace or something. Like a brigade?
That means...
As some kind of organized brigade?
Right.
Yeah, something like that. A brigade sounds pretty great. First time I've heard that word. Right, with that decided, I gotta start working harder to keep up with you all. You'll make it work. Somehow. If I'm mad like you saying it, then I believe it. I've never been the brains of the operation, but talking to you makes me feel like I can push through. Count on you to have my back out there.
Let's do it.
Alright, I'm pumped. Let's go work up a sweat. You're stuck with me all the way today.
Now then.
Okay, cool. Hey, heroic. I know that word.
Courage.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Max HP increased by 5. Cool. I worked out to the point of exhaustion.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock. dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Is this the place?
So this was a scoundrel stronghold, was it? And our bounty at the end of it. We're here for a giant guarded by a horde of Goborns. There are other monsters.
Oh my.
She who laughs at the Goborn shall cry by in its due measure. Be wary of pride.
Oh, good. Gosh. So, hey.
One of the relics nearest searching for? Right.
But...
An underground desert cave not far from Grand Trad. Its deceptively small entrance conceals a vast maze-like expanse. Originally a natural cave, it became both home and hideout to local bandits. And they dug out its boundaries to the grand fortress-like size it now boasts. Unchecked expansion, however, led to invasion by horrors of all kinds, and the new threats soon drove the bandits from their lair, leaving it ruled by monsters. Nothing a Goborn hates more than magic. I won't cast anything then, you're thinking, but if you even wield something magical, you're finished, they'll pummel you.
That means...
In other words, mage healer wouldn't work, summoner would probably be iffy too. Hit him with status ailments instead.
Right then. Hey. Your call.
However,
This place. All right.
What now? What now?
That is...
Oh, interesting. Warrior and Knight. Alright, let's see if Summoner is enough to
Okay then.
ruffle their jimmies.
let's go. Wait.
How clever for a monster to take over the bandits' hideout like this.
We end this quickly.
It's all clear.
Right there.
That was neatly done.
That might be of use later. We've been made.
There they are.
I knew you could do it.
What now?
Merchant!
Right there.
Our enemies got a rat of us.
There they are.
I knew I could count on you.
Yep, we're safe here.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through!
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some pleasure. They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
Right there.
Come on!
I knew you could do it.
Whoa.
We've done it.
Parquet chest, a box made from an assortment of wood types that appear to form a pattern.
Hey,
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes with something else?
Okay, so
You know what? It might be one of the relics Nurus was talking about, right? Let's show it to Nurus anyway. This might be a relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nurus.
it's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. All clear.
I see the enemy.
All right, how's that? Charging in. Forward.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Nice.
Well, well.
What now?
Pierce.
Be careful.
Right there. I see the enemy.
Come on.
I knew I could count on you.
There they are.
Let's push through.
Take it with you, yeah?
I don't see anything we can't
Right
handle
there.
easily.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
Such skill.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
I see the
All
enemy.
right, how's that?
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Right there.
Charging in.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
There they are.
I knew we could count on you.
What an incredible
I
find.
can't believe it!
What now?
I don't have any of those classes. Oh well. Or I don't have them equipped in right now anyway.
Right there.
Not half bad. Hang on to that. Take it with you, yeah?
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
There they are. Come on! Let's push through!
Power can be so intoxicating. Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things. There's something we can use nearby.
Right there.
They saw us.
I can feel greater power within.
I think that's where we came from.
Everything's pretty standard.
Oh no, this is where we came from.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. A nice find. Add it to the collection. It's all clear. Gotta be something we can do here.
There they are.
That should come in handy.
Huh? How did I miss that?
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. Yep, we're safe here. They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Hey, you there, are you switching party members in battle?
What?
Yeah, this again. You have something else to teach us? If you want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this, the turn order is going to stay the same as it was before you switched. If they're going to hit your weakness or you're just feeling chomped, switch out and gain an advantage. Besides, the reserves don't get as much experience. Rotate your crew or they'll get chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real wisdom tooth. Damn, tough crowd. But that's all for now. See you around. Thanks, Toothy.
I see the enemy. Time for some close. Come on! Alright, how's that? Forward! Charging in! Forward!
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Time for some close.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
His power grows stronger still.
we're safe here.
There they are.
That's somewhat safe.
They all seem pretty weak.
We found something.
That's lovely.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. That should come in
Hey,
handy.
that's number 13.
It's all clear.
Right there.
Let's push through!
This power's getting fierce.
Forward! Charging in!
Good job, everyone.
It's all clear. Watch out! Go! Yep.
There they are.
Forward!
We made short work of them. It's all clear. Gotta be something we can do here. Yep, we're safe here. Yep. Just a sec.
Well,
Let's hurry and defeat it!
Oh, I probably should have switched classes.
Let's work together!
Not this. better
Piercing
choice.
attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Let's work together.
Take my power.
The magic seethes. Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Underestimate me. Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful. I call upon a royal soul. Burn!
I shall do my best.
I pray you're ready. Heed me! Trivial. Yuka's down! Someone help her! No way! Yupa's down! We gotta help her!
To safer ground! Paladin! I stand waiting.
It's okay. We can do this. This should work.
I rejoin the fray! This'll be over soon enough. This is just what I need! Backing out for
My
now.
turn.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. If you would,
I
please.
got this.
For all that we strive for! Strike me if you dare!
Let's stay calm. To the rear guard. Come forth, Royal Soul. I'm all prepared.
Show them our might!
Quite a boon. Reel and run. Nothing personal. What a blunder.
So much for that.
Right, let's make this fun. Gotta stay. I love this part.
Fall!
Stay sharp.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
By
down,
the sworn
Basilio!
oath of knighthood. With blade in hand, I stand waiting.
The battlefield. Let's go. Everyone, fall back.
You face me. I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
I'm coming. Nah. All right.
Paladin! Strike me if you dare.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, Royal Soul. Let's set it up.
Go!
Thank you.
Quite a boon. Thanks. Let us clean up all power of kings.
You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down first? Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! Ah! All right.
What do you think?
Return to the
In
entrance.
that case,
Actually,
No, we're good to go. We did everything. We found the relic and we finished the quest.
Hey! Okay then. Right?
Speaking of,
oh, goodness.
That's got me thinking.
Of course.
Guess we're splitting up. Ah.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
What should we do? Mista!
Alright. Portable quests, right.
all right then. Go.
Anyone catch your eye?
We did it. All right.
I suppose you couldn't just call yourself the prince without being able to back it up. I look forward to seeing more of your work.
Saved me a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
I have high hopes for you.
Okay. Katharina's supporters have taken to kidnapping and ransoming random wealthy citizens. She asks for our help in stopping them. Okay. Okay. 7 days left. Increases courage. Imagination, we don't need that. Just fruit. Okay, seems like the only quest we can is for something that we can go to is this, or maybe this too. Yeah. 1 day, 1 day. So it'll bring us down to 5 days, and then this takes up a day. This takes up a day. That's 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we still have at least 2 to 3 days to do whatever.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Now then,
Yes.
if that's the case,
Right.
Now then. A village, I believe.
that's a choice I can get behind.
Okay,
It's your call.
that's gonna take a day.
Oh.
1 day.
Onward then.
Yeah, but it's your call.
We'll face danger.
We have a pending request there.
Now there's a spot where physics.
Yeah, but it's
Goodbye.
Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 7.5. I guess we should do this one. We don't need the courage, but whatever.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Huh. Okay, where is Norris? Oh, I guess I can't give it to him now. Come back later. Okay, I guess we're doing something else.
What now? Where to?
Let's go!
I don't think he's available at night, right? Or I mean the quest. Let's double check.
Okay?
Sure. All right.
Okay, well yeah,
All right then.
we can hang out with Nurse at
Where
night.
to?
Let's go!
Yeah, he's not here. We can't do the quest tonight. Okay, perfect then. We'll do Bardon's quest in the day, and then we'll do hang out with Nurse at night. But that will be tomorrow, because right now it is nearly midnight, and I need to get ready for bed. So, yeah, we'll call it here and pick up where we pick up tomorrow. Thank you to Tama for hanging out as always. Anyone else who might have stopped by, I appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. More than welcome to hang out in the future, which should be tomorrow. Other than that, hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself, and have a good one in general, alright? Take care. See ya.